What is up, everybody? Jason, aka Jester, and today I'm going to put a little spin on something that I know a lot of people eat, especially those of you on a budget, and that's why this one's going to fall in the $20 budget cooking category. Today I'm going to be making what I call the reverse chicken pot pie. With everything you see in front of you, it's going to be really simple, really easy, and it's going to be really, really cheap, and just a nice way to present something different to your family that you probably already eat pretty much on the regular if you're looking to shop on a budget. That being said, let me get cooking and I'll show you guys step by step what we're doing. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get my chicken on the grill. Now you could bake this chicken, and I just decided that I kind of wanted to get the char marks or the grill marks on the chicken today. The only thing we're really going to do with this, get this glove off, is we're going to hit it with a little bit of this. This is just a kosher salt, pepper, and granulated garlic mix. We're going to kind of coat those. And of course, anytime you're working with chicken, guys, make sure this hits 165. While that's grilling, let's get into the next step. So while the chicken is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and get our stock started. I've already got 1 quart of the chicken stock in there. We're gonna add about another ½ quart, give or take. And we're gonna leave a little bit just in case we get a little too thick when we thicken this up. And that way we can kind of reduce it down without just using water. It'll actually be something that has some flavor. From there, we're gonna take these frozen peas and carrots and we're gonna add that to our mixture. Now I love peas and carrots in pot pie. We're gonna be adding other vegetables as well, some non-traditional, but all we're really gonna do right now is we're gonna take this in and we're gonna put it on the stove top. We're gonna bring it up to just about a boil, and then we're gonna hit it with just little bits of roux at a time until we get it that nice gravy consistency. That's gonna be what we're looking for. So while everything else is going, we're now gonna go ahead and start the biscuits. These are the actual Pillsbury Grands. They call for a 375-degree oven for 11 to 15 minutes. So be sure to set yourself a timer because you don't want these to get overdone. You want them to be nice and fluffy and ready to go. Now that we've got the peas and carrots and the chicken stock up to a bit of a boil, we're gonna go ahead and start adding just a little bit of roux at a time. All we're trying to do is get this to thicken up. And you're gonna notice it's gonna turn into more of a gravy color as you do this. The warning part on here is just to add gradually, make sure it all gets incorporated, and don't overdo. You can always add more, but you can't take it away. And now that we've got that reduced down with the roux in it, and by the way, I forgot to mention, guys, roux is basically just melted butter and flour, and you mix that together until you get a nice paste. That's gonna thicken it up. It's gonna make everything real nice and smooth versus just putting flour in there, which is gonna cake up and not be as good. What we're gonna do is now we're gonna add a can of diced potatoes, a can of corn, and I know corn's not traditional when it comes to a pot pie, but we like corn, and then a can of green beans. Our last step is just gonna be mixing this together, letting it all get warm, and then adding in our chicken. If it's a little too thick, we'll put in a little more stock. Other than that, we're basically ready to go. Now, like I mentioned about the grilled chicken, you could do this any way you like. You can bake this and then dice it. You could actually boil this and then shred it, which would give it an even nicer kind of texture to it. But we're gonna grill it, and then we're just gonna cut this down into cubes. Let me get these all done, add them to the chicken mix, and then I'll bring it out and show you the finish. The very last step, all you wanna do is take a couple of your cooked biscuits, you break them open, we put them in a bowl, and then you can ladle in the goodness right on top. Just like so. Now for me, I'm probably gonna put a little Tabasco on it, because I just like that nice little pinch of flavor. Of course, salt and pepper to taste. I love doing stuff like this. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. If you have any ideas of stuff that you do at home on a regular basis, and maybe you want to see kind of a twist on it, maybe some way that you could do it a little bit different, hit me up in the comments. I'm always willing to listen, and I try to get back to everybody. Until next time, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe because we got tons more food coming, tons more gaming videos. I can't wait. It's going to be such a great fall. Thank you guys for all the support thus far, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.